Science education, fitness too. Molecular mom's got it all for you.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I want to thank all of my new followers and everyone that has been sharing and liking the Molecular Mom page and that are supporting us and joining us on this new adventure that we're calling Molecular Mom. Feel free to comment and share our page and our posts, and thank you for joining me on this new adventure and for tuning in to our first post. So for a little introduction, for those of you that don't know me, I am Amanda Natalizio. I have a PhD in genetics and molecular biology from UNC Chapel Hill. Go Heels! But I'm not only a molecular geneticist in the clinical diagnostic field now, but I'm also a mom, a baker, fitness enthusiast, and I'm a native Ohioan. I made my transition from academic science into the clinical diagnostic industry after a postdoc at Duke University. I'm a bit of a traitor going to Duke after being at UNC. Didn't really root for the Blue Devils though. You know, I'm still a Tar Heel fan. And I'll save that story about my transition into industry for a later post if those of you are interested about how I made that transition. I think it's a transition that can be a scary one for people, especially women. But I think it can be a lot easier than what's portrayed, and I think it should be promoted a lot more in academics, and you shouldn't be blind, have these blinders on to think that you have to stay in academics. But that's a topic that I would like to talk about if other people are interested in it, and I can share my experience and maybe interview some other people and share their experience that made that transition to industry from academics as well. So after my education and my postdoc at Duke, like I said, I moved on to clinical diagnostics, and my first position was at LabCorp, where I interpreted any of the genetic mutations that would be identified in patients that they were testing. So that could be anything from your cancer mutations, like in BRCA1 and BRCA2, which many people have heard about. Those are very well known in the media right now, to cystic fibrosis. After I spent a few years there as a variant scientist interpreting their genetic data that was coming out of their different platforms there, I moved my entire family across country from beautiful North Carolina to Houston, Texas. I got a position there that I really couldn't refuse. It was a great opportunity to join as a director at a genetic testing startup lab called Premier Genomics. And I've been here for about 2.5 years now, and it has been a really great experience for me. I've learned a lot that I would not have been able to learn really anywhere else. I learned how to manage and operate a genetic testing laboratory. We validated, did research and development and validated at least 8 different tests in a very short period of time. I also was involved in all the regulatory paperwork, any of the inspections and submissions that were for regulatory purposes. And there's a lot for running a clinical testing laboratory. And then I also set up our quality assurance program here. So it's been a great experience, and I've gotten a lot of experience that I'm very appreciative that I was given the opportunity to take on this role, because it was things that I hadn't done before, and they took a chance and thought I could do the job. And I think that I've proven myself that I'm a hard worker, and I may not know something today, but I know where to go to get the information to get the job done. So that's sort of me in a nutshell for my career and my education path, but that's not me. That my career and my education doesn't define who I am as a person, doesn't make me a whole person, and nor do I think that it should. There are other significant aspects of my life that are just as important. I'm the mom of 3 boys. I'm a wife to a hardworking musician. I'm a baker, a party thrower, love throwing parties, birthday parties for my boys, themed birthday parties, making cakes. It's kind of my thing I like to do. Decorate cakes. Have a art bug in me a little bit that I get out by baking cakes and decorating them. And I'm also a fitness enthusiast, and if those of you that have done a quick Google search of Amanda Natalizio have probably found some bodybuilding pictures. So I have competed in a few different events, and that was pre-kids. But it's something that, I'd like to do in the future again. But, right now, that's not a priority. And life is all about balance. I'm not of the mentality of you can have it all. Because you can't have it all the time, all at once. Life is about balance. And you have shifting priorities, and those priorities shift over your lifetime naturally. And as you have family, as your family grows, and depending on the age of your children, and even day to day, what your priorities are can shift, and that's fine. But I think the most important thing is to recognize that they do shift, and that you can't have it all at once. And not everything can be top priority. And that's one of the things that I hope to promote with Molecular Mom. So I hope that you've been able to learn a little bit about me from this first this video post. I hope that you join me for future videos where I'm hoping to expand upon what our inspiration was for Molecular Mom, so that you have a better idea of what I'm hoping to do for Molecular Mom. So please like and share our page. Comment. You can comment on topics that you would like me to look into and present. And just share everything Molecular Mom. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you for our next post.
Science education, fitness too. Molecular Mom's got it all for you.